So, how do we want to do this, guys?
I'm Johannes Berger.
Yeah, my name is Monika Pradl.
My name is Petra Scholze.
My name is Siegfried Kasper.
My name is Isabel Weinhofer.
So I'm Barney Glasstolzin.
So my name is Margot.
My name is Christian Biefel.
Hello, my name is Gilbert. Do you have anyone specific to tell you about the history of the building you want to see?
I am Siggy Hook.
I will go back in history a little bit. We have 25 years of the Center for Brain Research. We started planning in the early 80s. At that time, Erhard Busek was Ministry of Science, Education and Culture. And Erhard Busek thought that having small institutes like we have been is a problem. The institutes from which the center arose was neurophysiology, neuropharmacology, biochemical pharmacology and experimental neurology. Erhard Busek was actually thinking of closing small institutions like ours, and we realized that. We knew that we had to do something about, because otherwise we would just be eliminated altogether. Our colleague Jörg Heuer, he was member of the Department of Neurophysiology. At that time was head of the Akademischer Senat of the University of Vienna, and he was quite influential at this time. He was also in charge of the realty of the university, and he knew about that this building here was empty, and he was able to secure it. This building. We had competitors. The mathematicians were also looking for this building and wanted to have it. With his help and with his engagement, we actually could secure the building, the end, and by fusion of our four institutes, we could set this center up. And I really want to appreciate his achievements, Jörg's achievement, because without him, we would not be here, and without us, then there would be no so successful neuroscience institution that we are having now.
I had the pleasure to arrive twice. So the first time was as a PhD student, and these were actually the very early days of this institute. I was a PhD student together with Johannes Berger. And I can still remember this very exciting atmosphere at the beginning, because everyone was new to the institute. There was a super fresh spirit and inspiration, and I really enjoyed this a lot. Yeah, and the second time was then after 2 maternity leaves and my postdoc time at ETH Zurich in Switzerland. And then when I arrived here, of course, everything was quite different. Everything was established, institute was going on. And but I could still remember and feel this very nice atmosphere that we have here. And I feel, the CBR for me is a fantastic place to do science.
My favorite place is, of course, the branch where I'm right now. And when I look outside of the window, I see the old psychiatric hospital built in 1786. So I like this room very much with the view to the old psychiatric hospital, because in these days, that's a time when Mozart was around, right? And so that gives me a feeling how much we improved.
So when I came here, neuroscience was essentially doing psychiatry and looking how cells of the immune system and the nervous system interact with each other. Or one looked at big pathological slices, and over the last years, so many really cool techniques became available where one can really see on the molecular basis what is going on in the tissue and how the organism deals with inflammation in the central nervous system.
So I liked most at the beginning, when I first saw it, that it's very modern in an old building.
One thing that took me a long time to
get figured out is that you should not put too much weight into what you read in review articles, irrespective of the impact. If it's something important, dig up the original papers.
If a scientist is really setting all his or her priorities on a research career, I would suggest to really look for a internationally well-known PI to work there, and really a period of time which then finally allows really for applying a tenure track position at the place that she or has preference for. The point is that this PI must not only be of academic eminence, but also have some properties or qualities of mentoring, which is finally difficult to find out and assess.
Like, we are working on different fields, everybody has different interests. Each one of us has a different idea of what is exciting. And so I think that most of my science, but also of others, that's just small steps that add up to the big picture, and not just one, I wake up and have a Nobel Prize.
So I think that what I really like in science and working in science is that you can have inspiration from any levels. So of course you have many interactions with other scientists, and when you say who are these scientists, I can answer it can be anyone. And this is very important. This is what I really like in science, that you can get inspiration from a question from a master student, a discussion with your PhD student, a discussion with your professor, or a discussion with your fellow postdocs or whoever. Yeah, you can have predicted where this is coming from.